Yeah, sorry, accidentally pressed on the wrong button on the last video, that's why it ended. So here's the second part to it. Um, so we gotta put that piece on. So I don't even think I'm gonna follow the instructions on this part because I've already got it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, maybe I might. The top piece is the part that goes inwards. We just grab this right angle, stick it in. I'm gonna grab this pin it comes with. Nice big ol' pin. Stick it in there. Stop it from moving. Yeah, that's better. It's a lot better, actually. How to put it in both of these holes, not just the one, because there's also another hole here. That helps stop it from rocking, because if you only put it in one hole, then it rocks quite a bit. Put it in both holes, if I can get it in there. Put it in both holes and it stops it a lot better. Not nice pin to it. Now I'll just put this piece in now because I'm gonna go grab the tape. I'll be back. So I can't remember where the tape is. Probably somewhere in my mom's car. But got these pieces now. We got these 4 big old bolts there. So what we gotta do is we gotta grab them. Just gonna put that down. 1, 2. Look at the instructions one more time. So the bolts go in. So the bolts are actually on the inside. So grab this. I like how they threaded though. Like, I don't get that. Is it to tighten it or something? You also have the bolt on the other side. Got my phone. That kind of hard to do with one hand. I put one of the bolts down. Put it in here. Actually, is this the one with the good welds or no? So shitty welds. This one wins on the shitty side, so put this one on the bottom. See that? Not very practical with this huge hole on it. Need an engine stand, so I got one. You just turn it. There it's coming out. Should be somewhat good. Thing's only going to be about like that far anyways when I put the thing on because of the bell housing where it bolts on. And those bolts don't come with these. I think I said that in my last video. These bolts don't come with these, so don't expect them to. You gotta get the bolts for it later on. Probably gonna go this weekend and get some bolts. I still gotta measure that. But I also gotta make a cardboard, like a cardboard replica of the oil, the oil pan. Having a welding teacher building that for me. Now, thicker welds. This one's good. Here. Okay, I'm gonna do this on my own time. So I'm gonna pause the video here. And get back when I'm done. Then I'll move on to the next step. Okay, so now I've got these arms mounted. Had to put them a little bit loose because as they bend, they come out a bit. This happens with all metal. If you bend the metal a certain amount, it's gonna start to spread out. Yeah, well, that's not it yet. Still got these. So, go back on here. Attach 4 mounting arms to the mounting plate 16 using bolts. There you go, sorry. Attach 4 mounting arms 17 to the mounting bolts 16 using bolts 1, washers 2, 3. Note that 2 washers are used for each bolt. So, each bolt did I already mess that up? Yes, I did. So, I was supposed to put the lock nut and then that washer, and then I was supposed to put the arms on. So I'm gonna redo that because I did not put those on. I just went straight bolt. So I'll be back again. Sorry for the wait. So to do this, I just took off one. Here to grab. If I look at this diagram, so the lock nut, the smaller one, number 3. If I can focus, the sun's not in my eyes. Or in your eyes, sorry. 3 lock nut, right? 3 and 14 lock washer. Yeah, lock washer, not lock nuts. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to put lock nuts. I thought that's what they were, but I guess not. So you put the bolt into that lock nut, put the regular, no, not lock nut, lock washer. Holy shit, man. You put the bolt into the lock washer, then you put the washer on, and then you put this on, and then you tighten it down. I'm not going to tighten it down. I'm going to hand tighten it, and then I'll wheel it through the door. Find some tape for this, because, like, as you can see, I can just pull it out, and it's got the handles on. So, yeah, it's a nice piece, actually. I really like it. Yeah, I just learned how those wheel locks work today. I've always wondered how they worked. They tighten, and then they cramp the actual mount onto the wheel. And I didn't know that until today, so I'm happy. Yeah, so let me just put on the rest of those, and then, actually, we'll just show you how to do it before we go. So, just putting the bolt upwards. And my brother's toys are everywhere, so. And then you gotta go put it on like this. And you just hand tighten it in for now. Get that in with one hand. Come on. Get in. It's cross-threading, damn it. Well, you get the point. I'm gonna finish this up and then I'll show you the end result. So that is the end of the video. $134.39. That's including tax. I'm gonna end up taking this pin out and taking this off at one point anyways and putting some lubricant or something in here. Might get my hands a little dirty, but rather be safe than sorry. Have this thing start decaying on the inside before I actually get the motor completely finished. Pull that up. Oh shit, that spins fast. As soon as you get to this point, it just goes by itself. So, let me get that hole relined there. Come on, get in the second hole. Perfect. Oop, wait. Now it's perfect. One point, I think I'm going to weld like a little pan or something to the back of this so I can grab some parts if I need to. Yeah, it's big, but it's cheap and it looks strong. Thing was like, I don't know, 100, 200 pounds just in that box. Yeah, not too bad. Wheel spin, as you can see by the shadow. But yes, I'm still gonna put like some hockey tape on the wheels for extra grip. It's just a wood floor, and my car is over there. You can barely see it. 62 Strato Chief. But yeah, and just put this on, line it up, bolt it onto the thing, and then before you let it go, you gotta tighten these down to what I think 50 foot-pounds, maybe more. I don't know. I'm new to this. This is first time I've actually gotten a car. No, it's not my mom and dad's money. I worked for this. I worked for the car, I worked for the motor, I worked for everything. Just like summer jobs, like mowing lawns, cutting snow. Sorry, not cutting snow. Shoveling snow. Whatnot. There's also some house cleaning for people. Because they, like, when people moved out of houses and stuff and they needed help cleaning their stuff out and sorting everything out, then I came and helped. Worked on a farm a bit this summer, just so I can, you know, get a car. Cause like, I've been interested in cars since like before I was 2, and 12 years later, now I'm 14. My mom is tired of me asking for cars, so she just said, you know what? Fine, you can get a truck. But, like, there was a truck that I really wanted. Guy ended up never getting the paperwork, so I looked around town, and then I remembered this 62 Pontiac Strato Chief. Over sitting in a lot over by a body shop. So I called the body shop, and I asked them if they owned the lot. They did. I asked them who owned the Strato Chief. Told me the answer. Then I called that guy. And I got it for $150 actually, and that thing's a boat too. Then I sold it for $354, and then bought it back for $600 after they unseized the brakes. But like the brake system's never gonna work again. I need to like completely redo it because I went to pry the rubber gasket on the actual piston piece, and when I did that, the entire thing just fell apart. Yeah, I'm getting a bit distracted, but yeah, I really like it. It's really good quality. Looks really good quality. You can obviously tell it was plasma cutted by the texture of this. Then there was some paint that got inside of there, so I had to scrape it out of the threads. But that wasn't too hard. Yeah. 1,000-pound engine stand made by Maximum. I think this is the first Maximum tool I have, actually. Let's get a better shot of this. Check that out. I really like it. Now I'm going to bring it over by the motor, bolt it on, if I have the bolts, the right grade 8 bolts for these. If not, I gotta measure the bolt, the one bolt that's still inside of the, if not, I'll have to measure the bolt that's still inside of the, what's it called, the actual motor, like the block, where it would bolt onto the bell housing. Got it, because like it was brought here with an engine crane. I don't have the engine crane, the guy took it back. But yeah, $800 for a full Buick 455, not including the oil pan, which is really good deal actually. Cranks got a bit of surface rust, but let's bring that to the machine shop. It's underneath that tarp. Just waiting for this thing so I could get one of my friends to bring his tractor, lift it up, and so I can bolt it onto here and then bring it into my shed so I can start working on it. So yeah, I'm extremely happy about this. Turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Also got this that I didn't notice. Come on, focus. The warning stuff. A little hard for it to read, but come on, focus. Yeah, I don't think you can read that, but anyways, it's really well made. Other than this bit there, it's just it's just clanging around there. Looks like it has a hole there in case I wanted to put swivel wheels there as well, but I don't think I will. Probably going to customize these wheels a bit so it has like that C piece that goes underneath of it, and then the wheel goes into there. Still not gonna do it for a very long time, just because I don't have a welder. I've just been borrowing welders and stuff and welding stuff at school. But yeah, it's a Maximum engine stand. It's holds my weight. Don't think it flexes. If I can put the phone here, you should be able to see how it doesn't flex. This part's meant to flex a bit, but for when the motor's on. Yeah, I'm extremely happy about this. Works very well. Well, I haven't tried it yet, but looks like it's gonna work very well. And yeah, that's the end of the second part. Sorry it's a bit longer than the last part, but like I said, I am slow. So just gotta let me take my time. I'll be put together properly. Got a bunch of tools and parts and stuff in there. So it's just tools, they're just not sorted out. Yeah, check that out. Really nice, actually. Well, that's the end of my video. Hope you enjoyed, and probably not going to post for a long time again, because I have lots of shit that I have to do. I gotta mount the motor to the engine stand. Don't know how that's gonna work. And then I've also got to see if I can find an engine crane. Gotta take that entire front end off of the Pontiac, which sucks, but I'm gonna get to the motor, kind of have to do that. Probably gonna have to end up rebuilding the transmission as well. Just because it's been sitting for 49 years. Believe that. 49 years of just sitting. Most of it, well, 15 years ago, the original owner passed away. This was before I was born. But ended up naming the car Hazel after, well, the original owner. Her name was Hazel. I actually have the original papers on the back of my phone too. But yeah, if you don't want to hear me talking anymore, you can get out of the video if you want, because I don't care. That's the end of the video anyway. So thank you for watching. Please like. You don't have to subscribe, because I know most of you don't really like my videos, especially, well, they're really fun to make fun of, especially my wireless controller one. So here's step by step on how to do this. Boom, it's done, and then I tell you what to do. I'm just playing with that one. So yeah, that's the end of my video. Like, maybe subscribe if you want. I'm not gonna tell you have to, or I'm not gonna tell you to like and subscribe. I'm asking you, can you please like and subscribe? Thank you. Yeah, that's the end of my video. See you in the next one, which will probably be in, I don't know, another 8 months. No, 6 months. Don't worry, that was my stomach. I gotta eat something. I haven't eaten breakfast yet.